Martinelli is coming back. Yes, that's right. And the good news doesn't stop there. Arteta is looking for a huge $100 million signing who could completely transform our team. So who will that player be? Hey guys, I'm Guilherme and you're on my Arsenal News Today channel. Today we have some important news coming straight from the Emirates. Martinelli is ready to return, the season could take a new direction, and of course we're going to talk about this $1 million investment that Arsenal is. Stay with me until the end of this video, because things are getting good. And let's get to today's news, but first, just make sure you're already subscribed to the channel, because the next videos will be a series of content that will help you stay informed about everything related to Arsenal the Gunners. Turn on the notification bell and select the all option. After that, we'll send you all the latest news that comes out behind the scenes at Arsenal. Gunners, we have a goal of 70 likes to reach on this video. In the last video, we reached the goal in less than an hour. Prove that you are a true Gunners fan and leave us a like so we can reach this goal soon. Arsenal are going through very tense times. The Gunners, who started the season with the promise of fighting for the Premier League title, now face a challenge that could change the course of the competition. Mikel Arteta is keeping an eye on the market, but it's not just the transfers that are attracting attention. What's happening with Kai Havertz? The German striker's knee injury has raised great concern. While his return is only expected after the international break, Arsenal cannot afford to lose points. What do you think? Should Arsenal invest in a new striker? But it doesn't stop there. If Havertz's situation was already worrying, the recent problems with Gabriel Jesus have only increased. The Brazilian striker, who was once decisive, is now in a difficult phase. The constant mistakes in front of goal are making fans impatient. Will Jesus be able to get back on track? Is he capable of leading Arsenal's attack at such an important stage of the season? Leave your comment on Gabriel Jesus' performance. Do you still trust him? Meanwhile, Gabriel Martinelli is also doubtful for the match against Bournemouth. The injury he suffered while with the Brazilian national team has left fans apprehensive. Will he be ready to return? And if not, who will fill his position? Mikel Arteta has already shown that he knows how to deal with difficulties, but will he find the best solution for these absences? The truth is that without Martinelli and with Bukayo Saka also facing physical problems, Arsenal's attack could be in danger. What do you think? How should Arsenal organize itself tactically with so many injuries? And the news on the market doesn't stop there. A possible solution to the attacking problems could lie in Newcastle's Alexander Isak. Yes, the Swedish striker's name has been mentioned again at the Emirates, and it seems that Arteta is interested in bringing him in during the January window. Isak, with his physical strength and presence in the box, would be a powerful addition to the Gunners' squad, especially with Havertz and Jesus frequently injured. Could Isak be the missing piece that Arsenal need to secure the title? Or is signing another striker a bit of a stretch? We want to hear your opinion. The current situation demands a quick response from Arteta and his team. With Gabriel Martinelli's injury still being monitored and the mystery surrounding his recovery, fans are in the dark. Will the young Brazilian be able to return in time to help the team in the crucial weeks ahead? Or will Arsenal have to look deeper into their squad? Let us know your guess. Will Martinelli be available? Arsenal may be on alert, but it's not just injuries that are causing fans to worry. The future of some players is also at stake. Uncertainty hangs over Tomiyasu's fate, who is once again facing fitness problems. After yet another injury, many fans are already calling for his departure. After all, the player has already missed 54 games since February 2022. That is an alarming number. For some, he can no longer cope with the pace of the Premier League. Do you think it is time to say goodbye to Tomiyasu, or can he still be useful to the team? Criticism from fans has also reached Arteta, despite the coach having shown intelligence in some of his previous decisions. Keeping Jakub Kiwior in the squad, for example, was a move that surprised many, but now it is proving crucial given the series of injuries in defense. Will the same vision that made him keep Kiwior help him find solutions to the current problems? Let us know what you think about Arteta's decisions. Is he on the right track? Arsenal's fight for the top of the table continues. Every decision, every choice made by Arteta will be crucial in the coming weeks. But with so many questions in the air, the question remains, does the team have enough depth to keep up the pace? Will we see new faces in the team in January? And most importantly, do Arsenal have what it takes to fight until the end? The next few games will be decisive. The return of Bukayo Saka and Martinelli is vital to the club's ambitions, but how long can Arteta count on his young stars? Will Arsenal be forced to speed up the recovery of their players or risk losing even more players for the rest of the season? Squad management will be key to the Gunners' success at this critical time. And let's not forget the fierce competition. Arsenal still hold a privileged position in the Premier League, but with just 1 point behind the leaders, any slip-up could be fatal. What do you think? Are Arsenal ready to face this challenge, or are they missing key players for the title? Share your expectations. Every week, every game seems to increase the pressure on the players and the coaching staff. But one thing is certain. The fans will always be there, ready to cheer every goal and worry about every injury. Do Arsenal have what it takes to overcome these adversities, or are we just seeing the beginning of a difficult phase? The answer, of course, lies in what happens in the coming days. Does Mikel Arteta have the perfect plan to get the best out of his players, even in the face of so much uncertainty? And as if that weren't enough, what about the fans? The pressure isn't just on the pitch or behind the scenes, it's also felt in the stands, on fan forums, and on social media. Arsenal fans have been carrying a mix of hope and frustration. They know the team has the potential to achieve great things, but every injury, every tactical error, brings back that old ghost. Are we ready for glory, or will the season slip through our fingers? Expectation is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, seeing Arsenal so close to the top of the Premier League fills the fans with pride. Finally, after years of struggle, the team seems to be on a par with the elite of English football. But at the same time, the fall seems imminent with each new obstacle. A slip-up here, a key player out there, and the dream could go up in smoke. How do you feel about this? Do you believe Arsenal have the depth and resilience to see the season through? What about Mikel Arteta? The manager who has often been the subject of doubts now bears the burden of being the man who can return Arsenal to the top. He has the trust of the board, the respect of the players, but how far will that go when results are at stake? Arteta has shown himself to be a shrewd tactician, but injuries and uncertainty over the fitness of key players are challenges that could test his mettle. Will he be able to handle the pressure? Do you trust Arteta to make the right decisions? Let's be honest, Arsenal's season so far has been anything but easy. If the team continues to struggle with the fitness issues that have cropped up, it will be difficult to maintain the momentum against opponents with deeper, less seasoned squads. What will determine success will be how much Arteta can extract from the second line, those players who don't always shine, but who can be crucial when the first team drops. Do you think Arsenal's current squad has enough to hold the line, even without their biggest stars? Speaking of which, it's impossible to ignore the impact of recent behind-the-scenes news. Tomiyasu, a player who was once so important, now seems to have an uncertain future at the club. Constant injuries have left him in a difficult situation, and rumors of a possible departure have started to gain momentum. Many fans have already lost patience and are openly calling for his sale. But is it really the right time to get rid of a defender who, when healthy, makes such a difference? What would you do in Arteta's place? The January transfer market is approaching, and, along with it, new speculation arises. Alexander Isak is the name that is gaining the most traction. The Swedish striker, a true physical and goal-scoring powerhouse, seems to be Arsenal's #1 target. Would a deal be the right move to ensure the team can continue its title bid, or could the money be better spent on strengthening other areas of the pitch? What do you think? Should Arsenal go all out on Isak? Meanwhile, fans are restless. With each new update on injuries to Martinelli, Havertz and Jesus, anxiety grows. Will Arsenal be able to get through this critical period without major damage, or will the wear and tear cost them dearly, especially in a league as competitive as the Premier League? And then comes the next big test, the clash against Bournemouth. What at first glance might seem like a straightforward game now becomes a real battle. Without knowing whether Arteta will have players like Saka and Martinelli available, Arsenal go into this game under pressure to win. This is the kind of game that can define the course of a season. A win would keep the team close to the leader, but any other result could be catastrophic. What do you think? Will Arsenal be able to overcome this challenge? With each passing day, with each game that approaches, the tension grows. Are we about to see an Arsenal that can overcome all the adversity, or does the team still need to make some adjustments to be truly competitive until the end? The next few weeks will tell us a lot about what we can expect from this season. And now, Arsenal fans, the season is at a crossroads. With injuries ravaging the squad, transfer decisions on the horizon, and the relentless fight for the Premier League lead, everything can change at any moment. Mikel Arteta carries the weight of a club that is chasing glory, and every choice could be the difference between the title and failure. But the big question is, will Arsenal rise from the ashes and prove their mettle, or are we on the brink of an epic collapse? The fate of the season lies in the hands of Arteta and his Warriors. What about you? Are you ready for what comes next? Thank you for watching this far. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue receiving the next content. Access our playlist now that will appear on the screen or in the pinned comment with all the latest news from Arsenal, and stay up to date with the behind the scenes, highlights, last minute controversies, transfers, everything about the Gunners team. Until the next video.